that. Let's do this again. Without further ado, I bring to you the most innovative and the most creative show on the planet. It's called The B-Side, goddammit. It's if your first time tonight, then I need you to push us in the algorithm. Share us on your page. Share us in the groups. You already know what to do. And if it's not your first time, I ain't even going to waste my time because you already know what it is. Get us where we need to be. All right? Let's get into it.
The record company has to have more belief in you than you have in yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Because they're basically saying, I'm giving you $500,000 and you're going to give me your name and likeness for the next 10 years or whatever the term is. You didn't even get a chance to find out what it's worth on your own. Right. There was a period of time where it was hard to be independent. When those guys did it, not everybody was built for that. But today, while music is being distributed between Apple and Spotify, and you have a platform like United Masses that you can go through and put your music out and get it distributed everywhere, why would you not do that versus going to get a record deal, getting some money, but sacrificing, giving away all of the upside for a short-term check? It just makes no sense.
Took us a minute, but now we fell back in it. Hey man, it's a Dirty Thursday. Shout out to Steve Stout for saying what he was saying about if you really want it, you got to gamble on yourself. You got to put your money up and do what you're supposed to do. Because the only way you're going to be successful nowadays in this new music industry, in this new entertainment industry, is that you got to gamble on yourself. If you got $1 and a dream, then that's all it's going to take. You living in America. That's why so many foreigners is fighting tooth and nail to stay here. Because this right here is the land of milk and honey, baby. This right here is where you can make yourself as well as break yourself. So shout out to Steve Stout for dropping those gems. But y'all see what it is, man. Right beside me, man, I got my co-host. What's up, Ronnie? What's happening with you over there, Shawty?
What's up? On this Thursday evening.
Turn that mic, turn that phone down. I can hear it coming through your mic, shout it.
Oh, okay.
Now give your spiel for real. Let them know you in the building. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, what's up?
Come on. What's up? Let them know who you is. Come on now. Don't be dry. One thing about the B-side, you can't be dry on the B-side now. You're going to have to turn up. My co-host, Miss CC, she be wild. She be live every time she come on. So you got to match that energy. You know what I'm talking about? So tap into that.
Remember you told me to pipe down.
I ain't telling you to pipe. No. I was saying no. No, I wasn't saying pipe down. Hold on. I wasn't saying pipe down in that perspective. I was saying just tone it down when you clapping at the trolls. You know what I'm saying? But be you. I need that liveliness. I need that, you know what I'm saying, that spiciness that got you here. You feel me? So
Right.
I know you got the deeper in you, but I need that, you know what I'm saying? I need that running from Players Club type shit. You know what I'm talking about?
What the show gonna be about tonight then?
Well, tonight's show is pretty much how we goes, you know, regular format. I got a couple of topics to talk about, but if you got something that you want to bring to the table, I'm more than willing to let you take the flow. You know what I'm talking about? Like this your show.
Well, I do have a question. I noticed I be seeing you talking about music, and I see like you got like some raps on your page and stuff, so you be in some music.
Okay, so I'm glad you asked because you don't know the man that you talking to, huh?
Because I was like, dang, I see you be like talk about music and you got like some songs on your page.
Okay, you know, see, let me introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I normally, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody that know me, they'll tell you, you know, like I'm a humble giant, so to speak. I'm a musician, you know what I mean? Like okay, let me say this. Prior to me becoming a content creator, so to speak, I was a musician first. I'm a musician at heart. I've been doing music ever since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? So I've been doing music for 30 plus years now. And saying that to say, um, I'm an independent artist for one, but I know the business. I was signed at one particular time, not officially signed, so to speak, but you know, me and Lil Scrappy. That's my little brother. You know what I mean? So I was running with him at one time to where, you know, like we was really pushing the music heavy. I was co-managing him when it came to being on the road and things of that nature. But through a traumatic situation back in 2018, me and Lil Scrappy was in a near fatal car accident in which I almost lost my life in Miami. So it took me years to heal. I'm still in my healing process mentally as well as physically, but I'm better than what I was a few years ago. So with that being said, after coming out of, you know, my situation, now that I'm back rejuvenated, you know, thinking a little bit more clearer than what I used to, and I'm now able to handle business, because at one point in time I wasn't handling my business. You know, I was more so living the lifestyle of a rapper, state to state, city to city, doing what they do. And most rappers don't handle business. So I was lost in the sauce just like everybody else. But by the grace of God, by me having to heal and basically hit the reset button, I learned more of the business. So that way I'm able to, you know, maneuver more so. But like I say, music is still my heart. So the B-side was created for me to continuously pursue my musical career. But by the grace of God, through divine intervention, he put me on a different path, you know, and I'm forever grateful for that, because it's true that whatever you ask God for, he'll give it to you, but it's on his time. You know what I mean? Like I was looking for stardom. I was looking for a way to get my name out, and God set me down for me to be able to use my mind to do what I knew I could do, which is build a fan base, build a community of people that listen and that, you know, that relates to the things that I say. So now I don't have to depend on nobody else and their fan base, you know, to get my word out, because God allowed me to be on my own. So that's who I am in a nutshell. You know what I mean? Open book, conduit for God. Somebody that he saw that was in the darkness, and he plucked me out the darkness so I can walk through the light. You know what I'm talking about? That's me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right. So now, what made you ask me all that?
Cause like I said, I seen like you be talk about music and stuff like. I had noticed in the caption from the previous live, you were saying something about like uh listen to music or something like that. And
Yes.
I went to your page and I seen like some raps that you had did or whatever. So I was like, oh, so I guess you make raps or something. So that's what made me ask you that.
Yeah. I'm a musician. I write, I recite. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I got some new music coming out real soon with this girl from overseas by the name of Angie. That's going to be a big record once that drops. I do my own music. Like, matter of fact, next week I'm going to Charlotte to link up with my man Jay Styles. He's from the group Blackstreet with Teddy Riley. He has a new artist who's getting ready to release some new music, and I'm gonna be the leading star of her new video. So we're gonna be shooting that next Friday, and then after that, the Friday after that, me and my daughter, we're gonna be on television on Your Carolina. So, you know, this is an exclusive because nobody knew the date. But, 2 weeks from now, me and my daughter, we're going to be on television. So right now, and I got some more things that's coming on the pipeline. So God is just opening up doors and allowing me to get back to where I was. So it's ironic that you asked me that question because I had an answer ready. You know what I'm talking
about? Well, yeah, we got something coming in because I be rapping too. I ain't no rapper, I ain't no musician, but
okay.
I got bars. Like, I've been lyrical ever since a young age as well. Like, I started writing raps when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got bars.
Okay, you got balls there. Y'all hear that? She got balls. Now listen, I am the most critical when it comes to the balls. Because like I say, it's in my heart. It's in me, not on me. You know what I'm talking about? So I got to hear your balls. I got to see what you're doing. You know what I'm talking about? Because if it's like that, we might can find you a lane, shout it. You know what I'm talking about?
I posted like I got like a little bit of something on my page.
Okay. You gotta have to send it to me. DM me, message me, send it to me. Let me see what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Now, I wanted to talk about something. Instead of reading the articles like I normally do, I'm gonna go ahead and flash it on the screen so me and you we can kick the can about it a little bit. Did you hear about the girl from En Vogue? Did you hear about the girl from En Vogue living in her car now?
She homeless.
Yeah, she living in her car now. Now, what do you think about that?
I saw that on the shade room. I'm like, dang. It's the first thing I thought about, like, damn, that's why you just gotta do the right thing when you're in the position because you never know the future. Like, if you don't set yourself up for success, like, if you don't have no backup plan or, like, nothing to fall back on, you could possibly end up in the same situation. That's why it's best to have, like, more than one, like, bag that you dipping into. Like, you gotta have more, like a few bags, because it's
That's
always
right.
good to have something to fall back on. And so that's the first thing I thought about. Like, dang, I'm like, dang, they know how to sing. That was a great group or whatever.
That's
That
right.
was amazing. But the fact that she said she been homeless, and you would think that people that like came out back in the day, they probably got a lot of money, they still doing good. But that ain't the case. A lot of people that have been out for years, they money starting to dry up,
Mm-hmm.
and they facing hardships just like everyday regular people. And
Absolutely.
it's just crazy. Like, people really don't help you if you don't like do the right thing for yourself. Like, if you don't try to help yourself, people ain't gonna really help you.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm glad you said that because this business is just that. It's a business. And if anybody know anything about business, business is cutthroat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's always somebody trying to take that dollar as you try to make that dollar. So you got to know what you're doing in whatever field that you are conducting business in. Now, when I saw that, I'm going to tell you what first thing I thought about. It's not too many of our artists from back in the days that still got money. And I'm trying to figure out, and I think I figured it out. The reason why most of our artists from back in the days don't have no money, because majority of the artists, when they come through the door, they don't know the business. All they got is talent. And the person that knows the business exploits their talent. They'll give them a couple of dollars up front because they know that they need that money. But they are buying their ideas for the next 35 to 40 years. And the reason why I say that is because most artists, once they sign that record deal, they thinking that, oh man, I just got this big check. And then they say, well, hey, we got another check for you if you want to sign this deal for your publishing. Not knowing that when they sign that deal for that publishing, they giving away the rights of their music for 35 years. Now, that one little check, even if it's $1 million that they sign you for with that publishing, they give you $1 million publishing check. Can you make that $1 million stretch for 35 years? You understand what I'm saying? Now, if they give you, let's just say another $1 million when they sign you as a signing bonus, can you make $2 million stretch for 35 years? Now, most artists can't do that, and the record labels know that. So they set them up to fail from the beginning. Okay, now watch this. Once they get down the road, that money has dwindled down to where they in financial despair, like that girl from En Vogue. So what happens? The millionaires and billionaires, they come together because they know that this music industry is built on bullshit. So what they say is that let's go and find those artists that created great music that we grew up on and buy their catalog. So because we know that that artist need money, that artist is broke. The last 20, 30 years been hard on them. They was only fly for the first 5 when a record company had them looking like somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So from that point, the millionaires and billionaires buy the catalog of that desperate artist. They may give them 150 million. They may give them 75 million. They may give them whatever type of $1 million that they give them because they think that that catalog is worth that. Well, the artists themselves so short-sighted, they be like, oh man, I done came up. I done sold my catalog for 75, 100, or 150 million, not knowing that that millionaire, that billionaire, they still got money to blow. They still got more because they gave you that because they felt like you would bite for that. You not paying attention that they're going to exploit your music throughout the universe. If a streaming service comes in 20 years from now, they're going to exploit your music to death. Whatever business come up that want rights or want to use your music in their commercials or in their advertising, they're going to exploit you on that. Years down the road, they're going to pass your creations over to their family once they dead and gone because that's their generational wealth that you could have been leaving to your family when you was dead and gone, but you took that money from the jump because you was so short-sighted you didn't have that long vision that that man who came with that bag gave you. So that's usually how artists end up in situations like that because the music business is a dirty business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
that was my take when I saw that. But I got another question to ask you. Did you see the situation with George Clinton? George Clinton is suing his former business partner for allegedly withholding royalties and other claims. So George Clinton has just put in a $100 million lawsuit against his former partner. What you think about that?
Well, I don't even know who George Clinton is.
Okay, George Clinton, he is the man who was with the Funkadelic Parliament. He had that song, Uptown Man Dog. You remember Snoop Dogg used that? Snoop Doggy Dog. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. You don't remember that Snoop Dogg? From the very first album. Well, George Clinton is the one that they sampled the most.
From the very first album, I sure don't remember that.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to put you up on game. That's what we're working together for. I'm going to help you on the things that you don't know. George Clinton is one of the most sampled people in hip-hop besides James Brown and all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He had that song, like I say, he had the song Atomic Dog and a lot of more other hits from the past. Well, according to George Clinton, he is suffering from the same thing as Angie Stone is that what that Angie Stone did. God bless the dead. He's suffering from the fact of the people that he trusted to encode, upload, and register his music didn't do it the way that they supposed to have. He was trusting people to collect the rights and the royalties of the music that he put out, but they wasn't doing it like they supposed to have. Instead of them collecting it for him, they collected it for themselves. And now George Clinton says that the money is worth $100 million or more dollars. So knowing that, how do you feel about artists that gets jerked by people that they entrust in position to handle their business? How you feel about that?
I
know it's a lot.
Yeah, like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Once I go on a tangent, I can't stop, especially when it's about something that I feel so passionate about. And I'm very passionate about this music business, not just the music no more. I'm more passionate about the business. So what do you think about somebody who has been cheated out of $100 million? Would you be mad?
Of course. I mean, anybody gonna be mad. Any human being gonna be mad about that. You got
Right.
cheated out of $100 million. Yeah, that's something to be mad about.
Now that happens. This type of thing happens all the time in the music business, which is why I say most artists, once they get signed, they don't know the business. They just have the talent, and the person that knows the business, the person that's doing the signing, exploits their lack of knowledge about the business, and then utilizes their talent for 30 plus years until that artist
Yeah, that's
finds
just
out.
like TLC. They was broke like for a long time.
Okay, TLC was broke because they didn't know the business. There you go. That is, you can go down the timeline and say that, oh, this artist, now that makes sense because now that artist said something like that. So yeah, you can go down the timeline for a lot of our artists that we grew up on don't have no money. Now, here's the thing. This is what I thought about too. The reason why a lot of artists don't have money is because, like I say, they didn't know the business, and they didn't take the time to learn it when they was in it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them, when they come out of it, after nobody is, I remember when I first came into the business, I was working with this guy named Greg Jackson. Greg Jackson was in the group Zap with Roger Troutman. Roger Troutman did the song California Love with Tupac and Dr. Dre, right? Now, Greg Jackson told me, he said, man, you got a talent, man. He said, and your talent would take you around the world, but you got to be ready to deal with it when people are calling your name, and you also got to be able to deal with it when nobody is calling your name. So, saying that to say, when artists get to the point to where nobody is calling their name no more, that's when they start realizing, where my money at? That's when they start thinking about, why I ain't got what I supposed to have? And I'm not saying that they are not famous no more, but they're not at the height of their fame to where everybody is calling their name. You know, only a few people recognize them like they used to. So then they start wondering, well, why I ain't got the money? Because I don't have that fame no more, so where's my money? And then when they start realizing somebody took them for their money, that's when they become disgruntled about the business because they didn't take the time to learn it. You know what I'm saying? So then they start hating the people that's in it that seem to be winning because they feel like, they took advantage of me, but they doing them right. No, it's not that. It's the fact of, if you in it, you got to learn the business. Don't wait till it's too late to when you 35 years down the road and you realize that you ain't got no money because you sold your
They be
publishing.
so happy they don't want to pay attention to the fine print. They be rushing, signing them contracts and stuff, and don't even know what they signing for.
Well, like I say, they rushing and signing those contracts because they happy. You understand what I'm saying? All they got is talent and they ain't got no money. So when somebody recognize they talent and want to give them some money, they happy. They gonna run and sign that contract. It happens every time. People play on the ignorance of the artist. You know what I mean? Like this started way back in the days with Roulette Records when the mob was enforcing the music business and you didn't ask no questions, you just went with the flow. You know what I mean? But nowadays, there's so many ways for a person to learn what they don't know if they decide to read. See, this is something that I've saw statistically is that nowadays, most people, due to the internet and its accessibility to information, a lot of people don't want to read no more. You know what I mean? They want somebody to tell it to them, or they want somebody, or they want to listen to it. They don't want to read word for word themselves. And that's a problem because if somebody gives you the information, if somebody tell it to you, then they can tell it to you the way that they want you to know it. They don't have to give you all the information. But if you read it, there's no way that they can lie to you because you are looking at it in black and white. This is why I'm such an avid reader, because I pride myself on doing the things that others don't do. You know what I'm saying? So reading is fundamental. You got to use that tool between your two shoulders in order to get to where you're trying to go.
Right. A lot of people do not read.
A lot of people don't read, and
They
according
don't
to
even be reading. A lot of people don't even read the captions on the videos that you post on your platform. They
come
get
on,
on there commenting. I be like, honey, a lot of videos that I post on my page is like old videos from like years, like 3, 4, 5 years or so. People
hmm
be getting on there commenting like I just made the video today. And it says it in the caption. I be like, reading is really fundamental. That's why
come
they
on,
say put stuff in the book if you don't want nobody to know.
come on now, because
For real.
that's
'Cause
the
they
last thing a person gonna do is read for themselves. Uh-oh. You done got lag over there. You done caught a bad stream over there. Look like she stuck over there. That's one thing about Zoom. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That thing been on, what, for some years now. Why do Zoom not fix that little spot right there? It shouldn't be no lag. It should be smooth. Because, matter of fact, what is that? StreamYard? StreamYard figured it out, how to make it run smooth. And if it's not running smooth, by the time you end it and record it, it'll be smooth. So, come on, Zoom. Get right, Zoom. Shout out to Mary Mary. We appreciate the gift. We appreciate the stars. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. Like, share, and comment on tonight's show because we
there you
breaking
go.
some
You
things
back
down.
now.
Yeah, man, you was froze over there. I was trying to talk
Yeah,
until you
you was
came
froze
back.
on my end. I was still going. You was froze. I was like, what's going on?
Nah, that's that Zoom. I was just saying, man, why Zoom be doing us like that? Tighten up, Zoom. Come on, man.
Dang.
Now listen,
Like,
do me a favor, man. Let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you. Because hey, have you been noticing your followers going up?
well, see, that's the thing. My followers been going up continuously anyway.
Okay, I'm
But
just saying. I'm just saying, pop
that's
your
just,
shit. Okay, my bad. You know what I'm talking about? My bad. I ain't helping. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm
no,
saying? I ain't doing
okay,
that.
I have noticed, like, people that I saw, like, on your page or whatever, they come over to my page. I have noticed a few people. But
Okay,
like I said,
okay.
my followers, I've been getting, like, you know how it is when you get followers every day anyway, so.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I just asked. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I'm responsible for nothing. You dig? I mean, pop your shit, Johnny. Pop
But
your
now
shit.
you bought some traffic. I know I bought some traffic to you too.
That's
You
right.
been
That's
saying
right.
that,
That's right. One hand wash another.
right?
Come
That's what
on.
it's about.
That's right. That's what it's about. That's the reason why I wanted to team up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you already got your following. You know what I'm saying? I got my
Right,
following. So all we can do is help each other grow. You know what I mean? And
right, right.
like I
Oh
say,
yeah, and
huh?
well, nah, it's funny that you said that though because that's one thing that I've been wanting to do. Like I want to help like smaller content creators grow. Like content creators that wanna like reach a larger audience or like start getting paid or whatever. I had said I want to help people or whatever, and people been reaching out to me, but people ain't really been trying to really collab for real. Like a lot of people just want me to tell them what they can do for their account, which I don't have no problem for that. But my thing is, I want to help somebody like hands on. Like I want to be in a video with the person that I collab with.
Look at that. You just said the name of my record label, Hands On. See, that's the reason why I reached out and grabbed you. I wanted to put hands on you so I can help you do exactly what you say that you want to help others do. So as you learn more from me and grow more with your audience, the next
Yeah,
person that you see, that you take interest in, you can do the same thing that we doing right here. Hey, look, let's do
right.
it like this, let's do it like that, and they gonna grow the same way you growing. You know what I mean? Like I say, I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna grow the same way
Oh
you
no, you.
growing.
Hey, by the end of the month, we gonna definitely know that more traffic came from the strength of the other person.
That's right. We're gonna tap out. Listen. I'm a few. When I looked at it, I was like 400 some followers from hitting 60,000, 60K right here. So the numbers definitely going up fast, you know, and grateful to everybody that's tapping in. So, you know, as long as the love keep coming, we're gonna keep doing what we do. Now, like I say, I need you to let people know how they can get in contact with you. And look, that's the thing. I'm glad you didn't know who I was or anything about me, because I don't try to put that out like I'm somebody. I'm only ordained by God to be in this spot. So if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. So I don't beat my chest and say, oh yeah, this is who I am. But I'm glad you asked that question and I was able to get that out. But let the people know, yo, how they can get in contact with you.
So y'all can get in contact with me. For real, I really want everybody to like my business page, Uniquely Different Persons Inc. Y'all can really get in contact with me on there. Like, if it's business wise, go to my business page, Uniquely Different Persons Inc. But on the personal side, y'all can follow me at Ambitious Queen on Facebook, and Uniquely Different Persons on TikTok and YouTube, and like I said, on IG is Uniquely Different Persons as well. So yeah, y'all can follow me on the same name for basically all of my platforms, except for my personal page for Facebook is Ambitious Queen, but the rest of them Uniquely Different Persons.
Shout out to E Kane for the stars, man. Appreciate you, brother. You already know what it is. Love you, man. Now, look, I'm going to put you up on some game. Like I told you, while we working together, I'm going to hip you to the things that I know that you may not know that's going to help you grow. Now, it's great. It's cool to push the business page, but you would want to push your personal page more so than your business page. And I'm going to tell you why. I be talking to the people at Facebook. And the thing about it is, when Facebook first started, they wanted people to do the business page. But now that Facebook has got a grasp on what's going on when it comes to social, they feel as if your personal profile will garner more attention than your business, because most people don't want to be solicited to. You know what I mean? Like, most people want to get to know you to be before they even spend money with you. You know what I'm saying? So your personal page, and the reason why they came with that dashboard for your profile, professional profile, is because you can see the analytics and you can get more of an understanding of what your posts and what your the things that you are putting out and how it's performing. So Facebook wants people to be more in tune with their personal profile opposed to their business, because, like I say, statistics has proven most people want to know you before they buy from you nowadays, because most people have buyer's remorse.
I got all the traffic on my personal profile right now anyway. That's why I'm telling people. I mean, y'all on my personal profile, y'all know me by now. So go on like my business page at this point.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
For real.
So
Because
yeah,
like
man.
I've been had my business page on Facebook since 2020. Since it's been
22.
5 years.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I've been had my personal page for 7 years. So I mean, it's in 2 years difference. But my personal page, of course, blowed up before my business page.
Yeah, you rocking. You rocking. But see, that's a test to what I said. Your personal page blew up before your business because people wanted to know
Oh,
you first.
but now I'm gonna tell you another thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I recently got back in my business page like towards the end of the summer last year. Like I wasn't on that page for like 2 years, cause like 2022, some kind of way I had got locked out of my business page. See what it was? I said I had them deactivated Instagram account. So my business page was connected to my Instagram account. So when my
Ah.
Instagram account got deactivated, I couldn't even get back on my business page on Facebook. But I
Ah.
ain't never deleted though. I was like, I'm gonna get back into it one day, some kind of way. So one day I was like, man, you know what? I was like, I gotta figure out a way. And so I was just doing. I had went on to my Chromebook. See, I usually do it on my phone or my tablet, but I
Mm-hmm.
had went to the Chromebook, and on the Chromebook, it's like it showed like different options.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And so when
And
I went to it on the Chromebook, I was able to log back into my business page.
come
I was like,
on.
Lord,
Made you feel
yeah.
good, didn't
So
it?
yeah, I've been posting ever since.
Hey, that's what's up. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, man. I want to get up
Yeah,
out of
'cause you
here.
were late today.
Yeah, look, I was late, man. I got stuff I'm doing, man. I told you I got some things happening behind the scenes. God is really working. Listen, I went to the doctor today, and she told me I need to drink more water. So I'm working on my water intake. So we about to get up out of here so I can drink me some water and relax because I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. But is
Water's
there any?
good for you. You definitely need to drink more water. That's all I drink for real, for real. Like I do drink soda every now and then, but for real, I drink water all the time.
Okay. Well,
It's
see,
good for you. I ain't
that's
used
right.
to like water when I was little, but as I got older, it's so good and cold.
Come on, man. You up on your mix then. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm talking about? You up on your mix. So, look, before we get up out of here, is there anything else you want to leave the looking and listening audience with?
All I gotta say, be ready for a good show on Tuesday because we finna come with some entertainment. We got like 3 or 4 days to come up with something, and next Tuesday when we get on here, y'all be ready for a real show. We gonna do something entertaining for y'all, and y'all gonna share and send it out to all y'all people, and we gonna be viral next Tuesday.
Come on, man. Talk that talk. Last show, Tuesday, we already at 1.4 thousand views and going. You know what I'm saying? So people rocking with us, you know what I mean? Like people liking the dynamic duo. So I just want to say thank you, you know what I'm saying? Like we pushing and we're gonna continue to push and do bigger and better each time that we come on this month of March. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, so look here, V. I appreciate you, Shot.
Okay, I appreciate you too.
All right, now if you need anything, hit me up, all right?
Okay. All right, I surely will.
All
Now
right
I'm
now.
actually hit you up so we can like come up with like some ideas for next week. I'm thinking about maybe rapping or something.
Come on, V, let's get it then.
But yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right, this your platform, Shot. Tap dance on it as much as you want to, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Oh
appreciate you,
yeah,
V.
I have.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna talk to you later. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Okay. You too.
All right, now look here, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. I need y'all to do me a favor before I get up out of here. Let me put it right over here. Shout out to everybody that says that they are ready for the weekend. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm ready for the weekend too. So are you. So look, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to follow me. Follow me right now in case y'all are not following me. But before I talk about the follow, right here on the side of my screen that's been posted right there to the side has been a GoFundMe link for Tiana Thomas. I don't know if y'all caught my show, but Tiana Thomas is a young lady from California that was found brutally murdered in a sleeping bag. Her body washed up onto the shores of a beach, which is where somebody found her. Now, the family is originally in Atlanta, Georgia, and they needed help to get her body back to the family so they can properly bury her. Now, they asked me would I post a link, and I told them yes. So if you have anything that you could contribute, or if you just want to learn more about the story or read more on the GoFundMe page, hit the link right now that's on the video and go and contribute. Go and do what you can. Leave a word of encouragement. However, whatever you could do to help that family get through. Because one thing about me, that I know that's a tragedy, and I wouldn't want that to happen in my family, to none of my siblings. So if you got it in your pocket, if you got it in your heart, hit that link right now and help them out with that GoFundMe. You know what I'm talking about? It would be much, much, much appreciated. Now, like I was saying before, I, thought about that. I need y'all to follow me on all my social platforms. Now, look, we got Steam over there, but, I looked and I saw, you see that 29.1? Well, that point one is going away. Now we still at 29K. So I need y'all to like, share, comment on the content. If you're not following us over on TikTok, hit this link right now that's popping up and follow us on TikTok. Because look here, man, I need to get that 29.1 back, and I need it to go up to 29.2. See, this is what I was telling y'all. Original, real numbers. You feel me? Like organic traffic. This is real. So when you see these numbers go up and down, that lets you know real people are coming in and going out. And that's cool because that's what the numbers are supposed to do. Go up and down, up and down. But I love it even more when they stay going up. You know what I'm talking about? So follow us over on TikTok if you're not following us. And I need you to do me a favor because slow motion is better than no motion. But over on the gram, god damn, it's slow. I need y'all to follow me over on the gram if you're not following me. We are sitting at 44.3 thousand followers. I know they say 44.5 because that's what we used to be. And one thing about me, I ain't gonna fake the funk with you. It is what it is. If the numbers is up, the numbers is up. If the numbers is down, the numbers is down. And I'm gonna report it like it's supposed to be. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, do me a favor. Hit that link right now. Hit that link right now and follow me over on Instagram. I got a lot going on. Like, share, comment on the content. Get us back to that 44.5. All right? And also, last but certainly not least, my book is out. We were just talking about it right here on the show about how fundamental reading is. Don't let nobody tell you something. Find out for yourself. And the only way you can find out for yourself is if you read, if you do the research on your own. A person can tell you what something say, but they can't tell you nothing if you figured it out for yourself. So my new book, Beyond Survival, Thriving After Trauma, is available right now on Amazon. You can actually get a free read if you want to. You know what I mean? Like you can sample the book, hit the link, sample the book to see what it's all about. But I'm going to tell you what it's all about. My new book, Thriving, Surviving, Beyond Trauma, Thriving After Trauma. Beyond Survival, Beyond Survival, Thriving After Trauma. I'm going to tell you what my book is about. Like I was telling my new co-host, look, I've been through a lot of traumatic situations, from being shot 6 times at close range while sitting in my car to surviving a near fatal car accident with loving hip hop Atlanta star Lil Scrappy. I was lost, y'all. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know how I was going to get to where I'm at right now. I heard a voice, I had a vision, but I didn't know how it was going to come into fruition. So I went and sought counseling, talking to psychiatrists, talking to pastors, just trying to find my way back to where I'm at right now. And some of the lessons that I learned through the psychiatrist, some of the words of encouragement that I learned from the pastors, I put it all together and I put it in this book. Because one thing that I learned is that the scars are forever. You know what I mean? And so is that traumatic experience. It could be a smell. It could be, a day. It could be a feeling, and it all comes back to you like it just happened. So these tools that I use on a daily basis, from meditation to, reading to just sitting around and enjoying life in its totality, I put it in this book. So if you or anybody that you know been through a trauma and survived, and you try to figure out how to thrive after that trauma, then this is the book for you. And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm working with a company to get this book in audible format. So if you one of the people that don't like to read, I'm not trying to get at you, and you want to hear audio, this book will be coming very soon in audio format. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. There is life after trauma, thriving after trauma, beyond survival. That's my book. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm gone, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. I got things to do, and I know you do too. So join us again next Tuesday. Me, Casino Roulette, CA$INOROULETTE, and my co-host, Ronnie, Veronica. I call her V. Ambitious Queen right here on Facebook. Uniquely Different Persons is her business page. Also right here on Facebook. Like both of them. Ambitious Queen and Uniquely Different Persons right here. All right? Tuesday, we'll be back. Tell a friend to check their ass in. I'm gone. That's word to my mama and my two